One thing I didn't talk about during the regular show, by the way, the transfer of Switch from my launch unit to the OLED,
Mm-hmm.
it took basically a full day
Good
Oh,
times.
jeez.
to get everything, to not only get everything over, but then to re-download everything. It's not like the 3DS. Like transferring 3DS to 3DS was actually really easy. It would just take everything over and you just swap out the memory card, put the old one in the new machine.
No.
This one, you put the old SD card in the new Switch and it reformats it and you have to re-download everything, all
Hmm.
your games and whatnot. So that was fantastic. So it took a while,
Hmm.
but I still love the OLED Switch. It's great, great upgrade.
Well.
Just saying. Just saying. All right. Hey, it's the after show, everybody.
Yay.
Welcome to
Yay.
it. Today we are doing an EGM review quiz from the October 1996 issue. I am going to read out reviews from that issue, blanking out the names of the game and the companies, and on occasion blocking out words that would easily reveal the title of the game as well. And these guys are going to have to guess what game is being described. So we're going to go in what you've been playing order. So Greg first, Phil second, and we are ready to go. Are you guys ready?
I think so.
Right as we're going to be.
Turn back the clock.
Well, hold on. Let me start recording.
Whoa! 1996. Oh boy.
Okay. October 96.
October 1996.
Okay.
All right, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
This one is for the Game Boy.
Vandal Hearts.
No.
Okay.
Trick question.
Sorry.
Vandal Hearts GB.
All right. It's too bad that I have to write a paragraph's worth of text because I can sum up this review in one word. No. That's no for no fun and no value. The blank game almost looked like it had potential. On the Super Game Boy, the graphics looked clean and crisp, just like the arcade original. But once you start playing, however, you see how poor it is. Blank is a simple game that should have been easily translated on the Game Boy, but it wasn't. It was choppy and slow. Blank and its variants were decent, but it's an old game. Blank fans should get blank, or even better,
Jesus.
blank instead.
So blank fans don't rejoice.
Blank
what I'm
fans
hearing.
don't rejoice.
Oh my.
I don't know. This is stupid. Read it for me again.
Oh, God.
That's what you
That's
get.
right. That's what you get.
It's too bad I have to write a paragraph's worth of text because I can sum up this review in one word. No. That's no for no fun and no value. The blank game almost looked like it had potential. On the Super Game Boy, the graphics looked clean and crisp, just like the arcade original. Once you start playing, however, you see how poor it is. Blank is a simple game that should have been easily translated on the Game Boy, but it wasn't. It was choppy and slow. Blank and its variants were decent, but it's an old game. Blank fans should get blank, or even better, blank instead.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I don't know. Super Pac-Man.
No, sorry,
No.
that is wrong. Phil?
Space Invaders?
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Ugh.
It is Battlezone Super Breakout. There's a double pack that,
obviously, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
that Williams put out.
Yeah.
was
Well, I
bad.
remember there were a few of those twin packs, but
Yes.
I figured that the review would have at least mentioned that there were two games.
If it happened on Game Boy,
It does
between
mention-
1991 and 1998. I know nothing about it except for Pokemon.
I mean,
It does mention Super Breakout but in the last sentence of the review, like Breakout and its variants were decent, but it's an old game. Breakout fans should get Arkanoid or even better, Kirby Block Ball, I think is the other one.
Block Ball, yeah.
That it talks about. All right.
Okay.
Scoreless game so far.
Okay.
Phil?
Yeah.
This one is for the PlayStation 1.
Is it Crazy Ivan? Maybe Vandal Hearts?
One of these days.
Is it? Well, we already
Maybe.
did Crazy Ivan. We
did, yeah.
We did Crazy Ivan at one point.
All right.
Okay.
Interchangeable arms, a dream of many of us. Sorry.
What?
Interchangeable arms, a dream many of us will never be able to live. Since this is the case, blank will have to do, and it does well. Blank isn't a spectacular game. The graphics are great, but the game itself is not anything special. For a good time, I would have what? This review is terrible.
Didn't you read this?
Interchangeable arms, a dream many of us will never be able to live. Since this is the case, blank will have to do, and it does well. Blank isn't a spectacular game. The graphics are great, but the game itself isn't anything special. For a good time, I would have to recommend trying it. The split screen mode is a lot of fun for 2 players. What's nice about the game is that this is a horrible review.
Yeah.
What's nice about the game is that it features 101 enemies. The only thing is that once you make it through all those obstacles, I wonder if you'd want to play through it again. For me, I didn't. The arenas are simple looking, but there are quite a few different ones, so that variety is nice. What the fuck is this review? This is terrible.
Who wrote this review? Do you know?
I think it's a Sean Smith
Oh, really?
review.
Oh, boy.
But it's to me, this review falls in the category of it's a mediocre game, and I have nothing to say about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, hey, you remember how people dream of having interchangeable arms?
You know what's terrible is I can almost vaguely remember something about this or something, a game with this concept.
Yeah.
So it's a multiplayer game.
I had to write a preview on this game.
Oh, did you really? Which one was it?
Preview on this game for Intelligent Gamer magazine.
Which one
Stop
was it?
giving hints.
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, that's a big hint.
That's a precursor to a hint because you get him talking, he'll just let it out.
It's a big hint because
No, I won't. No, I won't.
I have every Intelligent Gamer article memorized. Oh my!
Well, I wrote it for Intelligent Gamers Fusion, so
wow.
Joke's on you.
No, I only know Intelligent Gamer proper.
Damn it!
And everything that was published on nuke.com. Oh man, multiplayer game.
2-player. We can screen mode.
Yes, we can swap out your arms, and there's 101 enemies.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy. I don't know. Professional Underground League of Pain.
I'm sorry, you're wrong. Good guess. Good guess.
Was it though?
No, not at all. Not even a little.
I don't know.
The answer is RoboPit.
Oh, I remember that game, sort of.
I don't think I ever played it.
Yeah.
I had to write a preview on that piece of shit.
Wow.
CJ's just dropping all the language tonight, you know?
My goodness.
I don't know. All right, Greg.
Hello.
This one is for the PlayStation 1.
All right.
Okay.
Based on blank.
That's it?
Hold on. Based on
Just another karate game.
Based on blank's biased opinion about RPGs, I was expecting a lot more from the title being billed as the platform's first true role-playing game. This in turn hurts my rating for the game because I was expecting more, even though everything is still ideal for the occasional RPG fan. This is another terribly written review. The graphics and the story, however, are really complete and bear testimony to the PlayStation's ability to churn top quality title. Oh no, not churn.
Oh my god.
Let's start over. The graphics and the story, however, are really complete and bear testimony to the PlayStation's ability to top quality titles currently out there. What? Like blank.
Yeah, it's saying better than other top quality games.
Okay. Next time, blank. Don't ignore the RPG audience. Policy like this converted many pro PlayStation gamers to get a Saturn in order to play the games they enjoy.
Whoa. This review ended with some advice to
Yeah.
Sony.
I'm going to say Beyond the Beyond.
That's got to be it, right? Yeah.
It's Beyond the Beyond.
Yep. Pretty famously, the first RPG to hit the US.
First one from Sony.
First one from Sony themselves. Yeah.
Yes.
They were, when Steve Race was in charge, they had a policy for no RPGs and no two-dimensional.
No
Yeah, Victor Allen would tell you all about it if you asked him.
Mhm. Yeah. So,
Who wrote
Beyond
that?
the Beyond. That was a Sushi X.
Hmm.
So, I don't know.
So one of the people who wrote the other review then?
Probably. Or Scott Paris.
Did EGM do the Halverson thing with two reviewers doing the same game?
Oh, yes.
We
Okay.
definitely did that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. If it was a sushi review, absolutely. That
Okay.
could happen.
Not every time.
Right.
No.
But
Okay.
All right. Phil.
Yes.
This is for the Sega Saturn.
The Sega Saturn.
Blank features some of the most hilarious animated cinematics since blank for the Sega CD. There has been a little buzz about the game, especially since the company behind it is blank. People's curiosity has been aroused. The game's controls are great. I had a lot of fun seeing what each blank was capable of. Some of their special moves are excellent looking. The enemies and bosses in the game are funny as all heck. They look like they're straight out of Liquid TV if it was still around. At
Okay.
first, it seemed hard, but as you played it, it kind of became too easy. This could be a problem for long-term play.
Three Dirty Dwarves?
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
Three Dirty
There we
Dwarves.
Okay.
None of the reviews, I couldn't find one without the word dwarf or dwarves in it. So I just blanked it out. Anyway. All right. We have a tie game. We have a game, fellas.
We're doing it.
So,
This is a
yeah,
real one.
Greg,
Another Game Boy game. Yep.
this one is for the PlayStation 1. Of all the PlayStation games released so far, blank has the best graphics. Its colorful, high-res visuals are astounding, especially in the river levels, which look, well, convincingly wet. Of course, pretty pictures don't make a perfect game, yet blank is almost as fun to play as it is nice to look at. While the gameplay won't win any awards for originality, you jump and spin into enemies after all. Blank does control well and is packed with lots to do. Hog riding, anyone? The fact that you can gather gems to unlock secret areas also knocks up the replay value. Still, the mostly linear levels don't allow too much exploring.
I assume that's Crash Bandicoot.
It's got to be.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
And you're right.
Yeah.
It is the original Crash Bandicoot.
That was a pretty obvious one.
Easy one.
Hmm.
Was that a gimme?
It was kind of
Yeah, the jumping and spinning and then hog
Yeah.
riding.
yeah.
Give it all away.
Yeah. All right, Phil.
Okay.
This one is for Game Gear, your favorite system.
Oh, finally.
God.
Finally.
You said you.
I'm sure there were tons
love
of Game Gear games released in '96. So
Yeah, really.
You love Game Gear.
I
So here we go.
love Game
Is it-
Gear.
Poker Face Paul's Solitaire
Exactly.
Phil's on the Game Gear Wikipedia page. You can tell.
right now.
Okay, here we go. I'm really fed up with dull, no frills, side-scrolling games like blank. This title demands no strategy and even less thought. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
and even less thought.
I see. Yeah.
You just traipse around level after level and beat up badly animated bad guys while listening to annoying music. Sure, the levels are plenty big, but your character moves so slow, he or she takes forever to get anywhere. At least you get to control several different blank. New ones become available as you complete each level. Each blank can also use a special attack, which takes some of the monotony out of killing enemies. The sad thing is, we'll probably see more games like this for the Game Gear.
Good on them.
7 different characters, it said?
I don't think it said anything about how
I
many.
don't think it said a number.
Um.
You use several different blank. You control several
You control
different
several different blank. Okay. Okay.
blank. A new one becomes available as you complete each level.
Huh.
Phil gets this. The fix is in.
Virtua Fighter animation.
That's a
Ugh.
good guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's wrong.
I don't have a guess.
Come on, you love Game
No, I
Gear.
don't.
I thought you were a big Sega guy. Come on.
No, I'm a big Genesis guy.
Love Sega.
Yeah, I have no idea.
96 Game Gear game.
96 Game Gear. No clue.
Anything, Greg? Anything?
No, I really don't have a guess.
No?
I don't know enough about the Game Gear library.
Okay. The answer is X-Men 3.
Oh,
Wow.
X-Men 3.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I forgot there were X-Men games on Game Gear.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't know there were X-Men games on
Yeah,
the Game Gear.
that's. I mean, I'm sure at some point I knew because I was
Yeah, I
probably
saw a
selling
box
them
at some point.
at Babbage's at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
It's the only reason why I remember Poker Face Paul
Exactly.
because they were like
All right,
3 of those games and they were constantly not
gentlemen,
selling.
we are
Yeah.
going into the tiebreaker here.
But I won.
Yeah, Greg won.
Greg, you have 2 points. Phil, you have 1 point, but this last question is worth 50,
Oh,
so you could
right.
win it.
All right.
it's weird. It could just be worth 2.
No, it's
And-
50.
Or we could
No,
just say that I won and this is just for fun. But
Hmm,
that's no fun.
all right.
that seems like a bad deal for me.
All right, Phil.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one's
he
for the
gets to go
PlayStation
first
1.
too?
No,
Yeah, of
Goal.
course. Of course.
What's this for? PlayStation?
PlayStation 1.
Is it Crash Bandicoot?
Wow.
Yes.
You got
Amazing.
it. Wow.
There it
How did you
is.
do that?
Well, I figured.
Amazing.
Crash
It's feasible. I
Bandicoot.
mean, EGM wrote 4 reviews for every game. So
Yeah, the odds are.
All right. No.
Okay.
We're starting from the beginning. It's
Okay,
not Crash
okay.
Bandicoot.
Okay.
Just kidding with that.
Oh, okay. So
In case the listeners didn't know,
that
just
narrows it
being
down.
funny.
So it's any PlayStation game except Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, damn. I've given away too much.
Is
All
it
right.
Crazy Ivan?
No.
Okay. Go ahead.
Let's start by saying that Blank is a pretty cool little character. He doesn't talk
Ooh.
much, at least in English, but he makes up for that with style. Blank is a fun game that's graphically impressive, but has some problems with control. The screen movement is jerky, and the 3/4 perspective is confusing when you're trying to locate a power-up in the air. You can make control non-isometric, which makes things a little easier, but overall, the control is far from perfect. There is a large variety of levels to see, and the cinemas in between are pretty damn cool. I dig the parodies in the game, and the enemies are great looking.
Spot Goes to Hollywood.
Phil, that is correct.
Yes! Yes.
Phil, that means that you are our winner
Oh,
this week.
With 51 points.
51-2. A blowout, really. It's a blowout.
Wow. I'm actually pretty
Spot-
impressed I got Spot Goes to Hollywood.
That is correct. Yeah.
there was a time that I felt bad about crunching on the microphone. I don't care.
Uh,
professional.
hiding your
The end.
pain with
Through food.
snack treats. I get
For
Yeah.
45 years now.
it.
Now, Greg, you won the main game. Phil, you won
Hey.
the Gaiden that we
Oh,
just
is that how we're categorizing these now?
Wow.
That's right. The Aftershow Gaiden, you are our winner.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you very much, you guys, for putting up with this, putting up with my terrible reading. More likely terrible typing, retyping of these reviews.
More
More
yes.
likely. But anyway,
real time like I did.
nah.
Yeah. Like a pro.
Like a pro. You
That's
want me
how
to
a pro
really do
does
this in real time?
I think next time I should do it with you two. I'll be the host.
Okay. All right.
I want to see how
Man.
CJ does on one of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will do that.
All right.
Thank you very much, Patreon backers, for backing the show, supporting us, and making all of this possible. We could not do it without your support. And if you, dear listener, have an idea for a game we can play during the after show, you can email that to player1podcast@gmail.com. No, I didn't have to look at the crawl to see that. I just knew what the email address was.
Hey.
Man.
You can do that,
Working
and
without a
we'll
net.
play your game on the air. You can even construct a Jeopardy game by going to jeopardylabs.com. That little tool there on the internet helps.
Phil, he just called you a little tool.
He ain't wrong.
A Jeopardy title, and you can email us the URL that it spits out, and we can play that on the air. So anyway, thank you again for your support. We hope that everybody out there in Radio Land is doing well. Your friends, family, loved ones are all doing well and are safe and healthy. And please continue to wear masks. Get the shot when available. Get those boosters or the flu shot too, if you want to really power yourself up. Or something like that. And hey, we'll talk at you all again next week.
Toodaloo.
Bye-bye.